You're watching Adorama TV.
Hi everybody, welcome to Adorama TV iPad app reviews. Today we're looking at an app called LomoLomo. There's a lot of people out there that are familiar with lomography and using these little cameras to create really interesting effects. Well, that's come to the digital age with the LomoLomo iPad app. You can load in your photos and make them look as if they were shot with a Lomo camera, and then you can share them with other users of LomoLomo. And you can take a look. There's all these walls that are broken up by most popular and even by geography. You can look at those shots. You can rate them and tell people which are your favorites and make comments. It's a whole community of people creating very interesting photos. So let's take a closer look at this awesome app called LomoLomo. Let's take a look at LomoLomo. When I open it up, the first thing you'll see is this wall of photos. And these actually are photos that other LomoLomo users have posted. And what they can do here is on the website, you can vote for your favorites. And so these are ones that have been voted as favorites. And if I go over here to featured, these are some of the photos that have won as far as the ones that people love the absolute most. And then the other thing that's really cool is after you just sort of sit here and watch this zip around and you see new photos coming in and out. So you can see what other LomoLomo users are doing. And then there is the city wall, which I really like. What's going to happen here is in a second, we're going to see a bunch of pins drop down and it will show us all the locations all over the world that people are posting photos on LomoLomo. So here we have all these pins dropping in. It's really cool. And so these are the most populated places that people are using. So lots of places in Asia and Europe and the United States. And then we can actually zoom in. So let's go over here. We'll zoom in over here to New York and we'll let that load in really fast. In fact, I'm going to zoom a little bit more. You can see that now we have New York that's loading in, and I'll zip down here and we can see down here on 34th Street there's something going on. So I can hit that pin and it'll say New York. I can hit that and then look at this. Here's all the stuff in a second that's going to pop in from New York City that was shot in that location. So now you can see that here's a bunch of stuff that's popping in. It's really, really cool. So this is a large site that allows people to communicate visually with each other to show what's going on in their cities. But let's get to the heart of the application, and that is actually loading in photos and changing those up. So to do that, the first thing you will do is you say touch to get a picture, and then your saved photos will pop in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just choose a shot that I took. This is one that we shot a day or so ago of Brenda, and I will move and scale this. So I want it to fill this square because all the Lomo shots are going to be square. So once I have that, I'll say use, and then boom, here comes our shot of Brenda. Now all I have to do is go down here and choose one of these presets, and it's going to make it all Lomified. So I sort of love this blue Hawaii look right off the bat. But let's say I'm going to go here to Classic Lomo. And you can see that we're getting some really cool effects, and I can sort of scroll through here and just choose those. And that's about all there is to it when you're looking at your photos. You're just choosing an effect that you think would work great, and if you like it, then you're good to go. Now you can rotate these images hitting this button right here, and so if you have something that needs to be rotated, then you can do that. Now, once you're done with this, the whole point of this app really isn't photo editing, it's sharing your photos as we saw before, so you can see those geographically. But the next step is all about sharing. So the first thing we can do here is we need to add a caption. So I'm just going to add a really quick caption that says Brenda, and that's about it. And once that's there, I'll put that down. So you can put in a caption up to 140 characters. And then you can share these on Flickr or Facebook or Twitter, Picasa or Tumblr. So all that's built in, and all you have to do is select it, and it'll ask you for your password and username, and then you can sign in or log on. So I'm not going to do that right now, but you can set up any of these, and once you have those set up, then it's just as simple as choosing those, and then you can upload those. Now once you're done with that, you hit done, and it's going to ask you for your LomoLomo password. And if you don't have one, then it'll allow you to sign up. And this is how people share all those images on the web. And I'll log in really quick. And the other thing that's really cool is when you log in, you can update your profile. So you can configure Flickr, Facebook, Twitter, Picasa, and all this stuff. So it sort of saves that. So I'll just say back because it's all done. And now I am finished with this. Now the cool thing is, you see this progress bar, it's actually uploading it to LomoLomo as well as saving it to my pictures on my iPad. So if I go back to my home screen, go to my photos, I can see that here's the shot that we just edited and it's all ready for me to go. And so I can still use that and upload it and send it and email it and save it to my desktop computer. And so that's really nice as well. And that's LomoLomo. LomoLomo is a lot of fun. I spent a lot of time just exploring other people's pictures and learning about all kinds of different cities around the world. I love how you can look on a map and check out what people are doing anywhere in the world. It's really awesome. Well, that's LomoLomo. I love it, and I encourage you to take a look at it yourself. Well, remember, if you find a really cool app and you'd like me to take a look at it here on the show, you can send your suggestion to AskMark@Adorama.com. Well, thanks for joining me. I'll see you again next time.
This episode is brought to you by Adorama TV. Visit the Adorama Learning Center, where you'll find photography tips and techniques, links to the gear used in this episode, and related videos. For all the latest photography, video, and computer gear, visit Adorama.com. And the next time you're in New York City, visit our store, located on 18th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue.